welcome back to another episode of Ark Survival Evolved on the modded server. I hope you guys are having an awesome day, evening, night, morning, whatever it is, whenever you're watching this. I hope it's awesome for you. Thanks so much for all the amazing support on the series, guys, and the channel. As always, if you do enjoy the videos, make sure to give me some tap on that like button, and you could subscribe if you haven't done so already. So we are in the base today. There's a couple of improvements that we need to do around. This has been a kind of a thorn in my side ever since we got the walls up. Like, I'm really starting to get agitated with the fact that this is still up and I've neglected to move the stuff. But one of the reasons that I haven't moved it is there's a few things in here that take up a lot of room, like the regular fabricator, this smithy, which I probably won't use that epic forge a whole lot, but there are a few other forges that I'd like to make, and a couple of the crafting machines. And the straw that broke the camel's back is really when I put this new fabricator down. So we're gonna be crafting 50 caliber ammo and stuff. I mean, we'll be playing around with it, I'm sure, this season some more. And this thing is in the way, especially since I have to jump over. Plus, the machines are kind of clustered and the work area is a little bit, I don't know, it's a little bit too congested. And I really, really want to do something about it. Especially since I got a box right in front of my freaking crafting area. This is not going to work. It's not going to work. You know, I was very unorganized in vanilla, and I'm still kind of unorganized in this. But in modded, it's really, really hard. But I'm not gonna focus that much on organization. But I do need to be able to access stuff from a central point. So I think some vault storage is in order, and there's a bunch of other things that I need to do. So what I think I want to do is I'm gonna put the museum on hold for a little bit. I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna build a second floor. Something I've been talking about doing. I'm gonna put some rails on it. It's gonna look nice. Then I'm gonna take all of the stuff out of that building and put it up here. And it's, well, not up here, but all of that's going in here. And then I'm going to reorganize to where I can work like I want to. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna be doing. And because it's kind of a lot of people don't like building episodes, but some people do. And I want to be able to accommodate both. So I don't know. I can't tame this episode naturally, but I know we've been doing a lot of building lately, but I'm having fun with it, and I really want to get organized. And I think I've been getting a lot of comments about play this game, play that game, play some old series that I've been doing, and I thought I would talk a little bit about YouTube with you guys, because a lot of people are interested in that as well. How I got my start, why I make the decisions I do, and stuff like that. So it's not going to be a Q&A, it's going to be more like an A. Just an A, not a Q&A. So anyway, let's get started. First, we need the materials. Now, I've already crafted a butt ton of these RFC ceilings. I've got 74 of this style right here, and I think that is the kind that we're going to use. It should be fine. I'm gonna put just a couple things away quickly. I don't need this, don't need this, don't need this, I don't need this, and I want to put this away just so I remember. In fact, before I use it for anything else, I'm gonna go ahead and craft some of these while it's doing. All right, very good. So this tankard I don't need as well. Well, that was just a regular image. Did you knock me off of there? God dog it, RX Sentry. Relax. So what I'm thinking about is putting them on the second story. Meaning, like, not the second story, but right here. And I don't exactly know how I want to get up it. Now, I know I'm going to be coming in. I might have to go, like, right away. Right here. In fact, you know what? I shouldn't have even did this. I'm going to demolish this one right now. I've already messed one up, but that's okay. I'm going to have some stairways right here. So actually, we're going to start right here. And yes, I know it kind of intersects, but that's okay. There we go. All right. And we're actually going to make this. I don't know if I'm going to do too wide in a perimeter all the way around, but I'm going to try that and see how it is. And then if that's not big enough, I'm actually going to go around. I'm also going to need some stairs. And I'm gonna need some railings and stuff like that, because the machines are gonna be, I think, against the walls. So I'm gonna need to get up like around there and actually access them. So while I'm crafting these things, the reason that I got on the YouTube subject today is that I had a series that I did with Slipgator a while back, and it was on a game called 7 Days to Die. Now, 7 Days to Die, pretty fun game. I'm not gonna lie, we had a lot of fun. Me and Slipgator together did that episode, and almost everything I've ever recorded with Slip I had a great time with. You know what I mean? And I say almost everything because I'm sure there were a couple episodes that weren't fun. It was just getting through the grind. I remember that aggravating monkeys episode when the Mesopithecus just came out. Man, we were frustrated. Anyway, on this specific game, we had a lot of fun. We really did. We just cut up the whole time. It was fun. We built a lot of stuff. It was a survival game, so it was right up our alley. We just liked it. Let's see, stairs. I think I need the wide ones, and I need 4. So anyway, needless to say, it was a good it was a good series. But 7 Days to Die was not the most popular game in the world, and you might look on YouTube and see a lot of videos on it, and that's true. There's a lot of popular YouTubers doing 7 Days to Die, like a bunch of the old Minecraft crew that played Minecraft for a long time is doing 7 Days to Die. They have a lot of fun with it. We had a lot of fun with it too. But a lot of the decisions that I make on YouTube have a lot to do with the way that things perform currently, okay? So when you search anything on YouTube, you can see how successful it is in search engines. So meaning that, let's say, if you search for something like, I don't know, let's say something that's not super current, but let's say Barack Obama, okay? That's not, I mean, it's relevant, it's in the news all the time, but it was much more popular when it was like headlining, when Barack Obama got elected for the presidential office. So when you search Barack Obama, when he was getting elected for presidential office, it was dominating. Whoever did anything about, whoever wrote something about Barack Obama or did a video about Barack Obama or any of that was very, very, very evident, guys. There was Barack Obama stuff everywhere. I'm gonna have to move this silo. I kind of figured I would have to anyway, but so anyway, my point for that is when 7 Days to Die was first out, when it came out, it was one of the first survival games around the time that Minecraft was super duper popular. And Minecraft is still pretty popular, but you know what I'm talking about. It was super duper popular. I don't know why I can't place that right there. I have some tricks that I might be able to kind of force those things in. At any rate, let's continue here. So 7 Days to Die, when it came out, was really, really popular. Now, there's been some additions. I don't know if I want a staircase here. No, I don't, because I think my forges I still want to keep here. I think that's what I'm gonna do. And I might just end it right here, actually. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, let's get some rails going, and I also want to build some no collision stuff to try to kind of fix those. So anyway, 7 Days to Die is no longer relevant. Nobody's searching for 7 Days to Die. The people that are invested in 7 Days to Die series are people that are subscribed to YouTubers that are doing 7 Days to Die. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that 7 Days to Die is dead on a search engine level only, okay? The spirit of the game is not dead. The game is not a bad game. It's just that's the way it is on search engines. So if I were to start doing a 7 Days to Die episode, my subscribers will watch it, but nobody else would watch it. Nobody would find and stumble upon by searching my 7 Days to Die series. That's not to say it couldn't happen. That's to say it's not likely to happen. I wouldn't rank in searches, okay? What am I looking for here? RFC railings. There we go. So, let's see. How many do I need to make? Probably a few more than this. So anyway, that's one of the reasons I don't do 7 Days to Die. First of all, if I really wanted to play it, I would play it. But I wouldn't have to upload it. Second of all, Slip and me kind of have different schedules, and we would both have to commit to an episode or a series of something that we don't necessarily have right now. Which is besides the point. I'm sure if I approached Slipgator and he wanted to do it and I wanted to do it, we would just do it. That's not the thing. It's not about Slip and I setting up collab. It's the fact that If we would want to do 7 Days to Die because it would be performing, it would be a choice that we would want to make for the benefit of our channels and because we liked it. So just like a job, YouTube sometimes points you in a direction that you may not necessarily have more fun with, but it's valuable. So you tend to make decisions based on that, but wanting to do things that are both, okay? So let's take, for instance, a new game that I just started doing a collab with XPcraft called Fragmented. Fragmented is probably not as much fun as 7 Days to Die in the terms of newness, okay? I mean, in the terms of just completeness, okay? Fragmented is newer though, okay? So the better game out of the two as far as completeness, content, things that I can do is 7 Days to Die. It's just got more stuff in it, okay? But it's not getting searched. Fragmented, on the other hand, doesn't have all of those bells and whistles that 7 Days to Die has. But it does have search. It does, because Fragmented is relatively new. A lot of YouTubers are starting to pick it up, but it's very, very fresh. A lot of people are searching for it right now. So, if I made a video on Fragment, which I am, then it's possible that they would get this stuff discovered on search engine optimization, which is good for views. Now, the whole YouTube views thing, a lot of people like get confused, like, man, you just doing stuff for money or whatever. This YouTuber's just after money. Let me tell you something. When a YouTuber commits to full time, he has to make money on YouTube or he can't do it anymore. Like, this is our job. This is not like, I don't go to Sonic and make hamburgers and earn a wage and then come home and do YouTube. I used to do stuff like that, and I'm not downing that because a lot of people still do that, but I don't. So if I don't make money on YouTube, I don't make money at all, and you need that to live. It's not about getting rich, even though that would be great. It's about getting the results that you want. Plus, there isn't anything in life that you want to do that you don't want to be successful at. You know, like, even if you have to do something you don't like, I don't know, chores, cut the grass, clean your room, whatever the case may be. If you do those things, don't you want to do them successfully? Like, if you're gonna have to commit the time and effort to cleaning your room, don't you want your room to look good when you finish? If you have to cut the grass, do you want somebody coming behind you and saying it's not done well and you had to do it again? No, you want it done right. The same thing with YouTube. I want to see success. I want to see my channel grow. I take so much pride in it, and almost every other YouTuber does. So, by the way, this is looking great. I love this. I love just talking and building. It's fantastic. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make, guys, is that when a YouTuber does things that doesn't necessarily jive with personal taste of a viewer, or discontinues a series, or starts up another series that you may not have an interest in, it's not because they're money hungry or selfish. Not that I've been accused of any of these things, but I see opinions, and I know people have formed opinions on other YouTubers. Like PewDiePie is always the target of stuff like that because it's reported how much money he makes. And I gotta tell you, if you were making good money at your job and somebody says, you know what, you're making too much money and you don't deserve that, how would you feel? How would you feel if you did your job the very same every single day that you ever went to work, or made the same grades that you ever did in school, and do the exact same thing? You study just as long, or you work just as long, or you work just as hard, or you study just as hard, and all of a sudden you become very successful and you become the valedictorian, or you get promoted and you start making more money, or start getting better grades, or get a scholarship, or whatever the case may be. You get all of this stuff, and now people start calling you out, saying that you're a sellout, or you make too much money for doing, which you never changed nothing. You just keep doing what you're doing, but all of a sudden, oh, now he's making money, so it's bad. No, it doesn't work like that. I used to think somewhat of the same stuff about that, about PewDiePie, for instance, and because he would just act silly on camera and he made so much money. And I have a newfound respect for people like him because he deserves to be successful. He worked hard. Nobody else did that work for PewDiePie. He did it, you know? And PewDiePie is just one example. The only reason I'm saying that is that he's just one example. There are a lot of people out there that have done similar things and got the kind of results that most people would dream about, but nowhere near like the subscriber count that PewDiePie has. But at the same time, it's still a heck of an accomplishment, guys. It's still a really big accomplishment to get, 50,000, 20,000, 1,000 subscribers was a big accomplishment to me when I got it. So it's not even about the level of it. It's about just the fact that they were able to get it. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold all this stuff, but I'm going to try. No, I'm not. What I need to do as well is try to put some of this stuff in this. Is that the NC Smithy? No, that is the regular Smithy. Let's see what I'm missing here. I'm going to have to put the metal up, I think. And everything else I should be able to transport. Did I actually move it? No. It's still not enough. Let's move the stone and the wood. And how about that? Am I still... Okay, I can move now. Good. So anyway, I guess the point I was trying to make is that I have a newfound respect for a lot of people that do things or that have channels that have never really changed anything, but just do, or changed, but not in a bad way. They just changed, they evolved, so to speak. And a big portion of some of the things that I've been doing on the channel is kind of reminiscent of that. So a lot of what I want, am I filled? Yeah, that's 75 slots. A lot of what I want for this channel is for you guys to like not just the 7 Days to Die, not just the Ark. I don't want you wasting your time hounding me about a series that I forgot about 6 months ago because it was really good. I want you excited about the new series that I'm producing. I want you excited about the things that I will do. Like this new VR stuff. I want you excited about the stuff that I'm excited about. And I'm not trying to sell myself or plug other videos or anything like that specifically. What I'm trying to do is give you a vision of what I dream about for my channel. Channels like PewDiePie, people that are in love or follow, not in love like intimate, you know what I'm talking about. People that love to watch a YouTuber, not necessarily a specific show or a specific video or a specific series or a specific game. Now, don't get me wrong. I know if I started, I don't know, if I started doing Let's Play Teletubbies, I have a feeling that I would lose most of my adult audience. I'm not asking you to stick around for content that you don't like. I'm asking you to, I'm hoping that you would be open-minded about doing content that you do like. Like if it's a survival game, what I do, for instance, the same kind of things that I do in Ark, I would be doing in the episodes that I keep going the wrong way. In the episodes that I do on Fragmented, it doesn't have dinosaur taming, but how many times have you seen dinosaur taming? What it is it's me collecting stuff to craft and base build and get pets and things like that. And those are a lot of the things that you'll see in Fragmented, for instance, or whatever I decide to play that would be a survival game. Those of you that have been around for a long time watch me play Elite Dangerous. There's another game that just came out called Everspace. I want to play Everspace. Everspace is going to appeal to those Elite Dangerous players. Now, there's a lot of Elite Dangerous people that subscribe to me. Hello, Belladonna. There's a lot of Elite Dangerous people that have subscribed to me that probably won't watch that because it's not what they look for, or it's not something that they subscribe to me for. They're just still subscribed for whatever reason there is. But what I'm trying to say is it's still going to be a good series, and if you're a space game lover, you're going to like that, and you're still going to get the same personality. So what I'm going to try to do in the long run is shift my channel over to not change it, but you've already seen some of it. And if you're oblivious to this, great. That means I'm doing okay. If the change is drastic and it's uncomfortable and you don't like what's happening, then I haven't done it right. Because one of the things about Facecam is that, for lack of better words, I want to brand me. I want to brand me. I want me to be the brand. I want me to be the guy that you come to watch, not Ark. I want you to want Zul'jin. I want you to want to see Z play a game. I want you to watch Z play Ark. And that way when Z doesn't play Ark anymore. Not that I'm quitting Ark, but I'm just using it as an example. I want you to want to see Z play games. Not Z to play 7 Days to Die. Not Z to play Ark. Not Z to play Elite Dangerous. Not Z to play whatever else you subscribe for, Kingdom or whatever the case may be. I want you to watch Z for Z. I want you to watch Z for me. I guess that's kind of sweet, huh? But you know what I mean, guys. That's what I want. I want you to come to this channel to watch and be entertained no matter what I do. And I'm not gonna start making bad choices because I think that I've brainwashed or molded my audience into just loving me no matter what I play. I'm still gonna play things that I think that you'll like. I'm still gonna play new and upcoming things that will trend well on YouTube. And I'm still gonna play things that I think are fun and interesting and not just garbage or things that I think I can rank in. I wanna play good games as well because I have to play these things. Big coming games like No Man's Sky and stuff like that. Things that I have no hope in ranking for because the kind of channels that are going to be doing these games are going to be just like 6 and 7 million subscribers, you know? And I can't compete with that. I really can't. But there's no reason I can't try, you know? And I do want to play No Man's Sky. Yeah, 'cause it's pre-ordered. The money's spent. So I'm going to play it. So anyway, that's my rant on that. Let's see where we're at so far. We have a weight of 602 out of 1,000. I could probably still carry a few things here. 894 out of 1,000. I think that's probably about as heavy as I want to get. So the upstairs area here, I don't know if I'm going to do this on... I could do some of it this episode. I do have some of it this episode. That should be fine. Let's transfer all of this stuff. Yeah, I should be able to put some of it up there already. All right. I'm hoping so, at least. So this building, except for this little bit of storage here, this is pretty much it, right? I think that's it. I'm encumbered already? Oh, wait, I see. Hold on. We have, good lord, remember when I was making all that, what do you call that stuff? What was the stuff from Star Wars, man? The, carbonite. That's what it was. Remember when I was making carbonite? That's what all of that is from. Okay. I am still not overburdened. I am at, I'm gonna have to bring, okay, I'm encumbered. That's it. That's all. I'm gonna have to bring over Slave 1 to do the traveling for that. The 1,700 obsidian is way too much, but I'm gonna tear down the rest of the building before I move that. Oh, and it was not, wasn't 1,700, it was 3,000, huh? Yeah. Yeah. I sure do hope I have place for a lot of the machinery. Because I'll have some room down here, don't get me wrong. I'll have some room down here. But pretty much everything besides these smithies are gonna move. I'm thinking. I think the whole steam stuff setup is going to be like on the right side over there. Okay, that's full too. Let me start moving stuff into here. The ancient bench. 3 out of 75. Good. I have plenty of room left. Okay. Let's grab Slave 1. And we'll park on the outside. In fact, I should have probably used him for the rest of it too. I don't know what I was thinking, that it would be complicated that I would get out the door or whatever. Okay, I think this is pretty much all light stuff. Some 50 cal bullets I just saw in there too, I think. Alright. Is that it? Yeah. I'm gonna make one more run. I'll tell you what, this is what I'm gonna do. Demolish. Demolish. You know what? If I demolished this, everything but the foundation that those are on, everything else should break. And what I mean by those, I mean the storage. Okay. Demolish. Because it's the no collision, it might not. That's the one that I can't break. In fact, I'm not gonna break two of them. Alright. Let's go around this side. Okay, now we can break the walls. You pooped a little bit, slave. All right, so we get under here. I know it's an awkward place here. Okay, 3,000. Moving. Oh man, I hate the way the stacks split. With the mod, the way it does, they don't stack correctly. All right. Like, they were asking questions the other day in chat about the way cooked meat stacks, and pretty much any modded item that you cook meat in, you can't, it won't stack above 30, but in the vanilla industrial grill, it'll stack to like 1,000 or something like that, which is kind of weird. Okay, so that's done. Let me just double check, make sure that one's empty. They should both be empty now. Slave, let me go, boo. Demolish. Whoa, there it is. There we go. Alright. Receiving remote inventory. Okay, that one's done. That one's done. So that means we can demolish this. And this. Alright, I think that's it. Nope, this. Alright, that's all. That's it, that's all. And it is clean now. Except for the rubble that's left over. But that's pretty cool. Now I can build something else here. And I don't know what I'm going to build yet. But I know I want to do some more building in this area. So let's put the obsidian. You know what? In actuality, I should put the obsidian in my... Let's just put it in this table for now. In this table. That way I can transfer it to the fabricator if I really need to. And it should be good. So yeah, I know that episodes like talky episodes like this aren't the most like blockbuster type action-packed episodes like, man, that was a great episode, Z. But every once in a while, I think they do, they are warranted, and they're pretty important, because there's a lot of stuff that I think about that I'd like to share with you guys, and there's really no place to put it where everybody can see it. And if I did a channel update / vlog, people would either A, miss it, or B, take it too seriously. And I don't want you guys to take it that seriously. I mean, I'm the one that takes it seriously. I just like to keep y'all informed when I decide to make decisions that are a little bit different than what you're used to. And to answer questions like, why doesn't he just upload 7 days to die? Or why doesn't he play Vanilla Ark? And a lot of people have been asking about that, and again, I'll say it, guys, I'm bored with Vanilla Ark. Like, there's really nothing in Vanilla Ark left for me to do that I haven't done except for PvP, and the PvP, like, nobody gets on the bandwagon. So I don't, it's not to say that I've always been on the bandwagon, but when I was ready, I tried to encourage it a lot, and it just didn't happen as much as I wanted it to. So it's it's nobody's fault. It just didn't go that way, you know. And a lot of people didn't think it was that PvP-ish anyway. So, well, we going on 28 minutes now, guys. That's gonna be it for today. Next time we come back, I guess I'm gonna start organizing the machinery down here. Try to make it a little bit more concise. I hope y'all like the way it looks, and I hope y'all like the little talk, and I hope y'all understand. As always, guys, if you did enjoy the videos, give me some dap on that like button to show your support, and if you're new to the channel and you haven't done so far, you could subscribe for more daily videos. I promise, most of the time I just play games, and I don't talk this seriously. So anyway, that's it. Check out, I got some new VR stuff coming out on the channel, and that stuff that I told y'all about with XPs coming out for Fragmented. So thank y'all so much for watching, guys. As always, this is Zul'jin signing off, and we'll see you next time.